Hey YouTube, it's your boy Drew. This video I'm just gonna keep it short. There's gonna be two topics. It's gonna be kind of like I'm seeing a lot of new people here, so let's do an intro. After we get through that intro, we're gonna move on. Kind of about just why feminism isn't really for women even. Like women ain't even really included in feminism, and we're gonna just kind of discuss that. But before that, um, single father, love my kiddo, best kiddo in the world. Other than that, I'm a dad, so that's just like the first and foremost. As far as work goes, I've done it all. I've done everything from almost data entry, which I'm currently looking into doing, but you name it. I've been a grill cook, a fry cook. You want to bitch to me about a job? I could tell you all about the worst parts of that job you didn't even know about. When I was a grease cook or when I was a line cook at McDonald's, I had gotten a severe grease burn actually, like really bad on my arm. Didn't get a day off. I burned my whole arm because they didn't teach me how to squeegee the, um, what is it? They weren't grills, they were pressure cookers really, but they didn't teach me how to squeegee the pressure cookers at McManald's. And at McManald's, you don't you just there's certain ways you don't move the grease. I moved the grease inward towards my arm, and that's what caused me to get burned. Burned like a third of my arm. It recovered thankfully very nicely and evenly, but it wasn't a horrible burn, but it was grease burns, and I got told to put mustard on it. But so yeah, work, I've done it all. Uh, Maybe not journalism or a few other things that you might have to go to school for. Not even really have to go to school for. You have to get an in the door for. But there's just not much I haven't really done. And I mean, I've been a lead. I've been in the assistant spot. I've been where whatever. I mean, I get it. I also I've never done management. Never really wanted to though. I mean, I'm just smart enough to stay as an employee wherever I go instead of fucking trying to climb my way up that ladder. But it's when I do that they try to move me up that ladder. Um, I don't know. I've kind of been forced to be politically active because I've always been hearing from a lot of people that my channel's about a lot of politics, and there's gonna be PSAs, there's gonna be things about depression, because that shit matters. But other than that, it's really politics here. Like, you come to my channel, we're doing the politics thing, and we're gonna kick it. We're gonna do news, we're gonna do politics, and I'm gonna not bring you yellow journalism. Yellow journalism is my least favorite thing in this fucking world because I'm so committed to the truth. If I don't have the truth to give you, I will not give you any sort of evidence of anything. With Juice WRLD, I didn't go, well, he clearly died on fentanyl because that's what the report said. No, I said we're waiting for the report because if there was fentanyl in those pills, a lot of people gotta go. Like, a lot of people should be in trouble for what happened there. But it is what it is. But yeah, I've really been forced to kind of just be political due to just people around. People throwing their political ideas at me and me having to accept them as a black man, and it's always been a white person. I have never been told by another black man, except for racist black men, that I couldn't enjoy Song of the South by Disney. Go freaking figure. Any person who I know is white and has seen it is typically not a racist and typically likes black people a little more than they're being given credit for. I also might do fitness tips. I've recently gotten into taking care of myself, and I think I look great for it. That's where I stand. Fitness has been a huge part of me personally battling my own depression. A part of it did stem from my appearance. I didn't like how I looked when I had a belly, and instead of beating myself up every day going, there's just nothing I can do about it, I took it into my own hands and started working out every day. Every time I told myself I couldn't do anything about it, I started working out about it. Every time I started feeling bad about it, I would work out for 3 months straight, lose a little weight, take a month off. Now, this went on for about 10 years before I actually committed, and this is where I say it took me 10 years to get into the kind of shape I'm in. It did. It just did, because I was lazy, I was unmotivated, and I didn't have the drive to fix it, and that was all just because I was depressed. That was because I'm part of letting people tell me what to think. And people are going to tell you big is beautiful. Okay, there are some women, some men who can healthfully be large. Some. It's not that they're in perfect health either. Understand that they're still more susceptible to heart disease and all sorts of other problems, a heart attack, cardiac arrest, all of it, and anything. You name it, any problem related to being fat, a person who's fat is more likely to get whether or not they are capable of running a mile and being fat, or whether or not they can only eat a donut and be fat. My channel isn't about that. It's about what you want to be. I mean, that's my thing. I hope to one day draw in either mixed black or black viewers, and not just mixed black and black viewers, but they too need a voice and a platform. I want to speak for everyone too. But I do know that my mixed brothers and sisters, it's something in the culture. We're afraid to stand up for shit that we want, and we're afraid to say what we want. And it's because if I say what I want, I know what it is. I've diagnosed this, and I can tell y'all what it is. Stop telling us we're not black if you're wanting to be lawyers, doctors, and engineers. Stop that shit. But that's kind of where my channel comes from, is that world where I was told I'll never be president, I'll never be lawyer, I'll never be a doctor, I'll never be all this. Then I went and got a bunch of work skills and said, motherfuckers, I could do anything that the people who told me I couldn't do shit told me I couldn't do. I could do anything and more. And so I've worked for the last shit since I was 18, so 8 years. I understand a lot of the problems in the working world. I actually understand how feminism has co-opted a lot of those problems too. Women don't handle confrontation very well on average, and a manager needs to be able to confront. Have you ever been into a gas station that was run by men years ago, and mostly male employees years ago? Sorry, we're segueing into feminism. And now you go, and the store's a disaster. They don't have products, it's not clean. But getting anybody to clean anything is a miracle. In every 5 female workers, you have 2 or 3 who are doing their job, and the other 2 are just chilling. And that's an actual problem. In every 5 male workers, you have 4 people doing their job. You get 1 person, maybe 2 chilling. That's a huge difference. Like, it really is. With women, and the problem with women is once 1 person gets away with something, you all want to get away with it. All of you. That applies to every single one of you. What feminism has done. So, like I said, political. We're going into the political hemisphere. And the gender-based political hemisphere. Ooh, this is a dark one. Women need to stop beating each other up for what women want to do. If a woman wants to stay at home with a kid, that's her prerogative, and you need to allow that to be her choice. You need to allow that to be what she wants to do. Otherwise, you're not truly a feminist. Feminism is the right to... Feminism is the belief that all people, women included, deserve equal rights based on just gender. Anything that a man can do, a woman should legally be able to too. Okay, we are at that point. Asking for anything more now is ludicrous. Asking for anything now is asking for hand-holding. Same with Black Lives Matter. They're not fighting, the Panthers fight. So, feminism has turned on women. Women attack other women for wanting to be stay-at-home women, mothers, wives, and that's not your right. I'm sorry. Like, if you're a feminist and you're watching this, that's not your right to attack another woman. To put another woman down and go, well, I would rather be educated, Sarah. Who gives a fuck what you want? You're ugly, you're never getting married. No one wants you. No one wants what you want. So why do I care? I'm going to be completely honest, for the women who don't feel that they have a voice in the debate against another woman. I'm not a woman. I'm a man. But why do I care what an ugly woman who has blue hair, blue armpits, and is never going to get married? Not because she doesn't want to. Of course you want to, sweetie. No one's going to love you acting like that. Sorry that you disrespected your dad and every authority figure you had since. I'm sorry. But here's the problem with that. Your lack of authority is not my problem to come around and respect you. I don't have to think you're big and beautiful because you said fuck me. Like, I don't. Like, I do not have to think that. Feminism has attacked other women and put other women on that same path. Y'all can't even stand in solidarity with each other because y'all want fucking skinny women to co-opt fat women's lifestyle when this girl spent, like I did, 10 years working on her body. Why the hell does she got to embrace fat people? Like, no offense. Like I said, some of y'all are big and y'all ain't choose that. Type 1s, I respect y'all. there's also skinny type ones too. So that condition goes both ways. You don't see people saying, well, why can't we just accept everybody's body? Well, you see people going, we got to accept fat bodies and shame them skinny bodies. Why? Why the hell? I haven't seen a fucking half decent looking model in 10 years because of this whole body acceptance and face acceptance and just beauty acceptance movement. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and there are some people that are just more beautiful than others. Most of them tend to be Republicans or on the right, and that's a reality. It's not even a comfortable reality, it's just what it is. Like, leftist girls are not pretty. Unless you're a hippie, and if you're a hippie, you're only pretty because your hair ain't been washed, and for some reason I did something that makes you look good. Whereas, other than that, you don't look good, even if you are a hippie. Like, the thing is that left-leaning women don't look good, they don't sound good, nothing about being with them feels good. You don't get any sort of benefit from it. And on top of that, again, they attack each other, they attack other women. They go out of their way to punish other women for not wanting what they want. This girl choosing to be a mother isn't holding you up from shit. So why are you holding her up from that? Why are you making her second guess herself and telling her that's wrong? Maybe that's what she wanted since she was a girl. And who are you to stomp on another girl's dream? You're nobody. You're never getting married, and you're ugly. That's a huge thing. Just in general, most feminists, I'm not attacking one feminist, I'm attacking the ideology itself, tend to be ugly women with blue hair. No offense. Only dated one girl who was cool with blue hair. Pink ones might be crazy, but they're cooler, but shit, like, only dated one cool girl with blue hair. She had cool blue hair. She didn't have electric blue hair either. But other than that, guys, I think I'm going to tie this intro and feminism, women versus women off, and why we need to stop feminism, women versus women, because you're just hurting each other. You're not gaining any ground. Other than that, question of the day. Let's see. Name something in your life feminism's affected. I'd say my school experience has been very negative because I was always put off for a woman with less intelligence. Or if not less intelligence, not as good at math or science. 29 on my science on my ACT out of 32 in my class, and really though I could have been a 32, but they didn't give me free extra study sessions like all the girls in my school got, so I got the one extra study session that we all got, but the girls got extra free study sessions, so, I mean, I didn't, but, and also free test practices. I tried to get, because I'm low income, I tried to get low income testing done for ACT. My mom couldn't shell out the $25 because we just didn't have it. So instead of going, hey, you know what, let's get your ACT numbers up and get you retested again, they just let it go. Partially because I'm black and I'm in Colorado, which is one of the most racist states. We act like we're not, but we are. And it shows through our Governor Jared Polis. He's enacting things that benefit rich white gay men and nothing that benefits the minorities that he's trying to bring into our state. So he just wants votes. Outside of that, though, name something where feminism has affected you in your life. Man, woman, whatever. Like, throw it down in the comments. I'll tell you, like I said, my school education was completely jaded because of it. Growing up in a feminist era, I don't even feel like I actually gained anything. Everything I've learned has been outside of school. Everything I've learned has been from YouTube University, and I got the whole psychology degree from YouTube U. I understand 3 different schools of thought with psychology, and I can definitely look at all people from those schools of thoughts, and it's just crazy, but I learned that from YouTube. I didn't go to college. I didn't pay anybody for a formal education, so other than that, though, you guys have a good one. Catch you later, and peace out.